If you are looking for some quick cash, I'll share the 10 best loan apps in Kenya that will help you sort out your emergency without any security or a guarantor. The Kenyan mobile money sector has grown by leaps and bounds. Remarkably, even banks and other lending institutions have embraced the technology to avail loans to customers' mobile phones. We now have the many loan apps in Kenya that anyone with good credit history can access. Most of these apps allow you to receive money via M-PESA, which means you can withdraw as cash and pay your bills conveniently. As I mentioned, you only need to have a good credit record, and unlike traditional lenders, you don't need any security. You'll get anything between 500 and 100,000 shillings on most platforms, which could go a long way in settling your business and personal needs. I'm sure you are excited about the revelation, and so am I. But before then, if you are new here, welcome to Income Creatives. Consider subscribing to this channel and continue receiving great videos like this one. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get informed every time I publish a new video. Also, be sure to check out your gift in the description below. You'll find excellent free resources that will change your life from good to the life you deserve. Now here are the top 10 best loan apps in Kenya to consider. Number 1. Tala. Tala, originally Mkopo Rahisi, is one of the pioneers of mobile lending in Kenya. Provided you have a smartphone and a good credit record and are a frequent M-PESA user, you can borrow using the app. You can borrow anything between 500 and 50,000 shillings on Tala, attracting 11 to 15% interest. The money is distributed into your M-PESA account, and you have 3 to 4 weeks to pay. In case you default in payment, you get restricted from applying for future loans. But before anything, you need to download Tala from Google Play and sign up using your Facebook account. You'll need to answer several personal questions before you can find out if you are eligible for a loan and what that limit is. However, you mustn't delete your M-PESA messages as they are essential in determining your loan eligibility. Number 2. OKash. OKash, a product by OPay, a subsidiary of Opera Group, is another best lending mobile app for unsecured loans. The app enjoys more than 1 million downloads on Google Play, which only proves its popularity. With OKash, you can borrow up to 500,000 shillings, depending on your credit score. In most cases, you have 91 to 365 days to pay back the loan, which attracts an annual interest rate of 36%. OKash also charges you a small one-off processing fee of 100 to 600 shillings. Provided you are 18 years old, plus you have a good credit history, you can borrow from OKash anytime. Number 3. Branch. Branch, a loan app by a San Francisco-based lender, first graced the Kenyan mobile lending sector in 2015. The company expects you to be an M-PESA user with an active Facebook user account. Of course, your names on Facebook should match those on your ID. Before anything, you'll need to download and install Branch from Google Play and link it to your Facebook account. You'll then fill in some personal information before receiving a confirmation message via SMS. Branch allows you to borrow anything between 500 and 70,000 Kenyan shillings, depending on your credit record and M-PESA transaction history. The interest rates vary at Branch depending on how quickly you repay the weekly installments. The faster you pay before the due date, the lower the interest rates, and the more likely you are to qualify for a higher limit. Anyway, the monthly interest rate ranges from 1.6 to 20%. Number 4. Zenka. Zenka is among the newest entrants into the Kenyan mobile lending market and happens to be one of the most reliable. You could easily qualify for 2,000 Kenyan shillings loan just by downloading the app and signing up. However, you could get anything between 500 and 30,000 shillings on Zenka, payable in 61 days. Zenka is a product by Zenka Finance, one of the most trusted lenders in Kenya. Unlike most loan apps, Zenka can grant you a loan regardless of your banking history. If you are a first-time borrower, Zenka offers you an interest-free loan. However, you'll incur a one-time processing fee of 9 to 29%. 5. Timiza. Timiza is a product by ABSA, originally Barclays, thus highly reputable. But even though the app is by ABSA, they accept loan applications by non-ABSA customers. You'll need a smartphone, but even if you don't have one, you can dial *844# on any phone to inquire and apply for a Timiza loan. You can also use Timiza to save up, which improves your chances of getting a considerable loan. Timiza offers you flexible rates and repayment plans. Depending on your creditworthiness, you can borrow 50 to 150,000 shillings on Timiza, attracting low interest of 1.17%. However, you'll also incur a 5% one-off processing fee. The loan amount plus interest is payable in 21 to 30 days. The money gets dispersed into your Timiza wallet, but you can immediately transfer it to your M-PESA. 6. Haraka. If you don't like providing so many personal details when applying for a loan, Haraka is the loan app to go for. You only need to download the loan app and link it to your Facebook account. Haraka lets you borrow anything between 50 and 5,000 shillings depending on your creditworthiness. The money gets dispersed into your M-PESA line, attracting 23.45 monthly interest rate. Generally, Haraka lives up to its name Haraka, which means fast in English, to disperse money into your M-PESA. The app even has a referral program that allows you to improve your loan limit and earn bonuses for referring friends. 7. Saida. Saida is another fantastic app that offers you an unsecured loan on your mobile phone. With Saida, you can borrow up to 25,000 Kenyan shillings payable in 1 to 3 months, while attracting 7.5% interest. Saida captures your phone information such as calls and M-PESA messages to evaluate your loan eligibility. Plus, it checks your CRB status using the personal details that you fill in when signing up. You can generally start borrowing the smallest amount and continue approving your limit by paying up promptly. You'll need to first download the app and create an account. Saida will then inform you via SMS if you are eligible for the loan. That's after you submit your personal information. Number 8. Senti. Senti is another new entrant into the mobile loan sector that promises a quick loan in your M-PESA line. You can download the loan app on Google Play or www.senti.co.ke. On Google Play, Senti enjoys more than 100,000 downloads, which is relatively impressive. Depending on your credit history, you can borrow up to 40,000 Kenyan shillings on Senti. The minimum you can apply for using the app is 1,500 shillings. Overall, the loan payment period on Senti is 60 to 90 days, and the loan attracts 15 to 20% interest and a one-time service fee of 10 to 15% of the principal amount. Generally, you have to be an active M-PESA user for at least 6 months and with a clean credit history before you can procure a loan on Senti. Number 9. iPesa. When it comes to iPesa, you don't have to worry about the processing fee as you don't pay any. However, you will incur a 36% APR, annual percentage rate. iPesa allows you to borrow anything between 500 and 50,000 shillings, depending on your credit worthiness. However, you must be at least 18 years old and have a smartphone. You'll need to sign up using your M-PESA line. The loan is payable in 91 to 180 days, which is pretty fair. And if you are late on payments, you'll incur a 2% late payment fee. Today, iPesa enjoys more than 1 million installations on Google Play to prove its popularity in Kenya. Generally, iPesa requests access to your phone information, including the call log and messages, before granting you a loan. And number 10, PesaPap. And number 10, we have PesaPap. Lastly, we've PesaPap, a product of Family Bank. Interestingly, this app is also available to non-Family Bank customers. Once you download PesaPap on Google Play, you can check out your loan eligibility. You'll receive an SMS indicating the amount you are eligible for, the processing fee, and the payment due date. Currently, the processing fee is 6.62% of your loan amount, and the loans are payable in 30 days. Overall, PesaPap loans attract an annual percentage rate of 13.5%. Depending on your credit history, you can borrow up to 1 million Kenyan shillings. Besides borrowing, you can use PesaPap to pay bills like NHIF and TV subscriptions, buy air tickets or insurance, and save up. In conclusion, you now know what the best loan apps in Kenya are. You can try the one that you prefer. However, remember that the interests are much higher than what the traditional banks charge, and the interest noted in this video is subject to change. So just double check before applying to any loan. Additionally, there is a risk of being blacklisted by CRB when you default in payment. So, unless you have to borrow, consider other avenues of raising quick cash. I know this video was exciting and you loved it. I'll be happy if you share it with your friends and family. Here is another great video for you: how to manage your money using the 50-30-20 budget rule. Until next time, take care.